Well, Prince George's County Police announced the arrest of a Landover man in connection with his ex-girlfriend's murder. The suspect is 32-year-old Harry Lindsey. CTV's Katara Jones was at the press conference yesterday where police say an argument between Lindsey and a female victim, who is also the mother of his children, turned deadly.
He killed my baby. I can't believe he did this to the mother of his kids.
Emotions were high for Jerice McCarter as she recounts talking to Harry Lindsey just 4 days before Prince George's police say he fatally shot her daughter, 29-year-old Sharita Christwell.
You took her life. You get to go to jail and be free. I'll never get her back. Never get her back.
This all happened at an apartment on the 700 block of Stratford Way last Saturday, July 5th in Landover. When officers arrived, they found Christwell inside an apartment suffering from gunshot wounds. She was pronounced dead on the scene. Police and County Executive Aisha Braveboy, who was recently the state's attorney for Prince George's, is calling this a domestic violence-related homicide.
I handled several of these cases every single year, families who were victimized by the death of a loved one. But it was those deaths that occurred at the hands of people who the victim knew and was supposed to be loved and cared for by the victim that hurt the most.
Police say on June 16th, Lindsey was arrested for allegedly assaulting and strangling Christwell, but he was ultimately released from jail.
In cases involving strangulation in particular, because of the lethality involved, we request routinely no bond. And oftentimes we receive a no bond status for the defendant. In this case, that didn't happen. I think that our system has to do a much better job of understanding victims and victimhood and what's needed in order to protect victims.
Prince George's police say there have been a total of 10 domestic violence-related homicides so far in the county.
So please, if you are suffering, you do not have to suffer in silence. I ask that you please reach out so we can get you the resources you need to help you be removed from an unhealthy situation or relationship.
Lindsey faces first and second-degree murder charges. He's being held on a no-bond status. Katara Jones, CTV News.
All right, thanks for that report, Katara. Christwell's family says the former couple were together for about 10 years and shared 2 young daughters. However, Lindsey and Christwell were not together at the time of her murder. A GoFundMe page has already raised more than $6,600 to help with Christwell's funeral costs and counseling for her daughters. To donate, visit GoFundMe.com and type in Sharita Christwell in the search bar.